Welcome to Rethink Gaming's Tuesday Night RPGs, featuring Waterdeep Dragon Heist, played through Discord and Fantasy Grounds. Thanks as always to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at www.sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your table. If you want to support this content, please check us out on Patreon or DM's Guild. Let's begin. So when last the group met, a gigantic fireball had gone off just outside their building, and they half the party went chasing after some dude who stumbled away from the blast, and a few members were left behind to talk to the cops. Let's begin with the ladder. Let's see. What map were we on? The alley, right? Yeah. In Fair Verona, where we lay our scene. Looking a bit like so. So, Strazig? No, Stelio. Is it just Stelio? Did everyone but Stelio run away?
I think. Um, didn't Horace and Han get stopped by the Griffin Rider dude, or did they actually get to leave?
I got stopped and I was talking to Griffin Rider, like explain ourselves to the Griffin Rider. And I'm pretty sure Horace did too.
Okay, so speaking of Stelio, he's not here, right?
Oh yeah,
Correct.
I think I'm supposed to take over for him.
Alright, let me clear him. There you go. Okay, so yeah, what does Stelio want to tell? How much information is shared? I think it's been a couple weeks. I think he gave away the item that the boy found already. Yeah?
Sure, let's go with that.
I think that's the case.
Well, it seemed like I remember the last time that like he told these investigator dudes something, and then one of the investigators like casted a spell.
Yeah, that was to communicate with me and make sure I didn't kill anybody.
Yep.
Okay.
So I guess since our main pilot's not here, let's switch back over to there. So you guys then are at a manor house, standing out in front of the grand gate. It's Falamir, Urban, Zorlos, and Strazig. Right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
which map is that on?
Yeah, let me get that switched for us.
Yeah, if I recall, it wasn't.
Oh.
Too much crying. Stop that crying.
I just realized Horace never leveled up.
Whoops.
Okay, so the inset, or the top left of that, is actually the second floor of the first building. And you three fine gentlemen can follow as far as the gate if you wish. And for Okay.
Okay.
We just like this was like the first place we saw as soon as we came up out of the sewers.
Yes, it seems pretty obvious that the person you were pursuing, his tracks lead here.
Okay. Does this house belong to someone that I know of? Like, just from symbols or banners?
Give me a roll of some kind. History, probably. Knowledge of heraldry. $13. Yeah, so this is the Growlhund house. It is a relatively prominent royal family in Waterdeep. You've heard the name. You don't know a lot of the history.
Okay. And how far away are we in like minutes, I guess, from the original, like from home? If we were to take the streets,
Oh, if you went home by street,
like if we went home not through the sewers, but
yeah, it's
just
not
getting
far at
home.
all. So we go back to that map really quick. I think we marked it last time. Yeah, you guys are at the... You're merging the letter E, looking at the house across the street. This is just like a block.
Gotcha.
Two
Well,
and a half blocks.
Are you thinking we should like go back and try to tell them like where they went, or what are you thinking?
yeah, I mean, this is private property. And I don't know if there's much we can do about the injustice in this guy's house. Maybe if we tell the
Yeah,
officials who we think did it and where we think they went. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know who we can trust at this point.
I mean, I would hope we'd be able to trust at least some of the guards.
Sure. Do you guys want to investigate or head back?
I mean, we could just like knock on the gate and see if anyone answers. Then maybe ask a couple questions of our own before we head back.
I think that's a great idea.
All right. I'll gesture towards the gate and look right at Strazik.
I'll knock on the gate then. Just a big hole.
All right. You bang loudly on the ornate iron gates, but they don't move. They
Can I
appear
tell if
to
they're
be
sorry.
they appear to be held in place through some
Okay.
invisible force.
Can I tell if there's like anyone like on the other side that's like maybe coming to respond to that, or
Yes, through the gate you can see a ragged-looking Luskan man being healed by two mastiffs.
mastiffs as in like
Great big dogs.
okay?
Large dog.
Can I tell if that's the guy who was running from us?
It's pretty clearly not. This guy is wearing brown pants and a tunic.
And he's not super wet.
He's not super wet, and he is super old as well.
Gotcha.
As he approaches, you get the scent of wet earth. He comes up to the gate, casts his hand over his eyes to create a shadow, peering at you. What do you want? He barks.
Oh, we see we're from a few blocks over, and there was just a very large explosion, and we saw a man fleeing the scene very suspiciously, and he came to this estate.
I don't know nothing about that. Best be on with you.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Yeah. Well, he's very much lying, but he doesn't seem to care.
I'd like to convince him that I am his friend and I am here for the greater good.
Okay.
Just like with a little speech about our character. I'd like to roll a performance. Just
Okay.
about how we are
Sure.
here to help the greater good, all that.
He considers it for a moment, turns his head to the side, and spits.
Spits in like an old Southern folk way, or spits like that's what he thinks of me.
The latter.
Okay. I'll look back at Strazig, see if Strazig has anything to say.
He'll let us in. I don't know if he'll let us talk to anyone or anything. So you could definitely tell he was lying though. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can report that.
yeah,
I don't know about dealing with this guy or his dogs.
yeah, especially when we're missing almost half the party.
Yep.
We might just want to regroup and waylay to all the guards that were there. Hopefully, some of them are good.
Yeah. I'd like to make a vague statement about doing the right thing to the group, and then I'd like to walk back home.
Okay.
Making good note of this place and how to get back here. If everybody's cool with that.
The man mutters something to his dogs under his breath as you're walking away.
I'd like to thank the old man for his time. And wave.
He turns back inside. The dogs follow.
Did anyone pick up what he just said?
No one who's present.
Well,
Yeah, I guess we should head back to Troll Skull Alley then.
yep.
Okay, so by the time you return to the alley... Whoa. I've somehow entered into drawing mode. Stop that. The bodies have been cleared and carted away. The witnesses have all been dismissed. There's a guard presence, basically keeping anybody from messing with the scene. And they've allowed Strazig, Han, and Horace to go back into the establishment, if that's what they want to do.
Sure.
Barnabas and his cohort spend quite a bit of time working the scene with the promise that they'll come and speak to you after. So when you guys arrive back, it's a very different sort of scene. Are you doing anything?
Do you share that map again? I accidentally closed it earlier.
Sure.
The
I'd like
proposal
to-
one.
If the investigators are still there, I'd like to let them know, or let the guard know what happened with our investigation.
Okay. So the city watchman whom you meet outside your building tells you to go inside and wait.
Okay. I'm gonna reaffirm with that man that I don't know if you said it or not, but that I get to talk to someone important, preferably the guy who talked to me, so through with his mind.
Okay. But you do go ahead and head inside?
Yeah, as long as the guard says someone will be back to talk to me, then yeah. Saith, is that his name?
Yeah. The A is silent.
Yeah, I would go with
Yeah.
Seth.
I wanted to say
Seth
Seth at
and
first, and I was like,
Barnabas. All right, so a force of constables fan out, knocking on doors, questioning the locals in every building nearby. And after about half an hour, Seth and Barnabas come to your front porch and knock on the door.
Open with a big old smile. Hi, I'm Han. This is Skippers and Patches of Houlihan. We do a little head nod.
The small bearded man pulls his glasses down just a bit to peer over them and says, yes. May we come in?
No. That's how vampires get you. I'm just gonna close the door.
I'm gonna push Han out of the way and reopen the door.
You see the two men looking at each other in somewhat disbelief. Seth steps forward. Much better. These affairs definitely belong indoors.
Go ahead and come in.
So they ask you to reiterate everything that you know, everything that you've been told, and listen intently as you recount the tale of your chase through the sewers.
I want to be abundantly clear that I didn't hear the guard approach. I was
Okay.
too far down the sewer, and that I was blinded by my strive for justice. But yeah, I'd like to tell him what happened.
Okay.
What we saw, what happened.
So the line of questioning next turns to how you came to be in possession of this inn, how long you've been here, etc. Who wants to take that one?
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I just want to go ahead and do it just because my character would do it. Can I make sure that these guys are both working for the city and don't have any ill intent? Can I roll like an insight on
Sure.
their questioning? Don't.
It's difficult to tell.
Okay, I'll look around, I guess, to see how my companions feel about giving up the information about everything that we've done so far, or acquiring this place and how long we've been here.
I am not trusting.
I mean, if they're just asking, like, how we got troll
Yeah.
skull, like, that's not, super creative. Like, we just tell them that Volo gave it to us as payment for a job, and that's all they need to know.
There you go.
You know.
I'll tell them that. Payment for a job.
Seth asks, what manner of job?
Does it matter?
I don't honestly remember.
The kind of job that an explorer and a researcher such as Volo would have. Just helping him do his research.
Who are you guys?
Barnabas introduces them both. He first points to the gentleman on his left and says, "This is Sergeant Cromley." Sergeant Cromley. He heads up the investigative branch of the city of Waterdeep. The gentleman speaking introduces himself as one of the leaders of the Order of Watchful Magists. The Watchful Order.
Can I insight check that?
Yes.
Just a bad feeling. Dirty 20.
They are being forthright. Further, it seems that they're being very professional and thorough. But that's the only sense you get as far as their motivation.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll tell them. Got from Volo. We did all the stuff. Helped them with research. He did not have a form of payment, but the form of payment that we were entitled to was a portion of this building, and he, since he did not have the coin for us, gave us the deed instead.
Okay. What was the job again?
I'll look around. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
Well, it was like out of character. It was like helping Volo find his friend, and
Oh yeah, we
like when we got showed up, the city guards showed up while we were investigating, and it looked super bad because there were a bunch of dead guys, and we were there.
yeah. Yeah.
But
Yep.
I think we should just tell him, I'm just gonna tell him that we were just helping him do his research for one of his upcoming manuals.
He had an
Okay.
apprentice who was in need. Was in bad health, and we had to deliver him safely because he might have been under threat. We don't know what threat. Keep him safe. Deliver him safely to Volo, so that he may continue his research.
Well, that is unfortunate, Barnabas says. I was hoping there might have been a causal link. I don't know if you're aware of this, but at least one of those in the alleyway was on his way here.
To our establishment?
So it would appear.
Can you tell us who it was?
I would prefer to keep that information to myself. I'm conducting an investigation.
Well, if we had more of the information, we might be able to help you.
Too many variables. No, it's already confounding. Couldn't possibly have so many minds working on it at once.
Would you by chance know why he was trying to visit our establishment? Maybe something he was searching for here would be of help to you.
Or he was helping us with something. Because it could be something from as little as a worker, like, and I point to the guys that I'm assuming are still here that were working on the house, or it could be something as big as helping us write some of our paperwork to get this bar running. Like, it is kind of important to us.
No, he was not a professional of that sort. He's a consort, a houseman, formerly of the Never Ember House. They've since left Waterdeep. Perhaps he thought Volo still lived here. We'll have to investigate further. I will tell you this, though. He was running to you, chased by 3 men, one of which, I assume, is the one you chased down the sewer. The other 2 are dead in the alley. I do not expect you would have unleashed such destructive magic on your own property. And I don't consider you strong suspects at this time.
Thank you?
Well, we'd love to assist you in any part of the investigation that you might find us a help. But as you said, we would not attempt to destroy our own establishment. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I do not believe so. If you think of any information, please do share it. You'll be able to find me at Seth's office while the investigation is underway.
Do we know where Seth's office is at?
You
Like-
don't. You could ask. He would tell you it's in the castle ward.
All right.
Okay. Well, they take one last look around the inside of your tap room and start to head out. Seth stops at the door and turns back in and says, pardon.
Yes.
I'm not sure how to ask this, but you do have all of your guild licenses?
Yes, we should.
We're
We've kind
definitely
of been,
working on it. We don't know if we
Yeah.
have them all, but we are definitely currently working with the guild, doing the best we can to get all of them.
This
We are
was
not open.
my information as well. The registrar does have your establishment listed. One of the gentlemen down the street said that. Never mind what he said. It wasn't true, was it?
Are you talking about the guy that owns the bar just down the way?
Well, I wouldn't want to reveal any sources, but someone had said that you were attempting to open an illegal operation, and I'm very glad to see it's not true.
You know, now that you've said something about an illegal operation,
Sounds like the pot's calling the kettle black.
last time we took a visit to our neighboring
Neighbor.
neighbor, he may have let up some information on that he was not properly licensed. Do you know if he is up to date with his guild permissions?
Which guild? There's no residency guild. Not yet.
Well, it sounded like he was maybe in some trouble or possibly had some
Let's not beat around
things
the
he was
bush.
keeping underneath the radar. Yeah, maybe
Let's
give
quit
him
beating
another
around the-
visit.
Very much so. He has admitted that he didn't think that he needed to use the guild, so he decided that he wasn't going to use the guild.
Thank you for the information. We'll look into it.
I'll follow them out the door and then shut it behind them. Or follow them to the door, shut it behind them.
Okay. What next?
Well, are the guys still working on the house on the outside, or did they take the day off because they almost got blew up?
They're still working on it.
Nice. I don't know what else we had on our plate.
I mean, we still have a couple jobs to do.
Whenever
What
we
time-
eventually play with Horus's controller again, there is a dragon to talk to still.
Yeah.
Well, what are we thinking about doing? We need a party, some combat.
Do we want to recap what we've gone through so far on this particular series of events?
Like about the explosion or just in general?
Yeah. I mean, the explosion, the specific. Before we turn the page on it, do we want to maybe mull it through a little bit? I think
Sure.
with the week off in between, I think we may have lost a little bit of the thread. So
Yeah.
if not, that's okay too. Just
That'd probably be a good idea.
all right. So you guys were chilling
Oh,
at
There
home.
was.
Go ahead.
Wasn't there something to do with a guy on the roof that didn't look like a man or something? Didn't we get a lead
Yes.
about that from one of the people?
Right? Some kind of puppet man on the roof. He dropped the necklace into the water barrel that the boy found, gave to Stelio, and Stelio gave to the guard. It was a necklace of fireball.
Nice. Okay.
So we at least know the source now. Did we know that at the time that it was a necklace of fireball, or is that something that we're like just now learning?
I mean, I don't think you made the checks. I don't think anybody put one and one together to look at it as a clue, but I'm making sure that you're aware of that now.
We pretty much just bolted when we heard there was somebody that went to the sewers.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot more questions asked.
Mm-hmm.
Killed in the blast were several bystanders, 2 Zents, and the gnome, which you now know was a house servant for the House of Neverember. The 3rd Zent got away, and he went into
3rd
that house with the dogs.
Okay, that was that guy.
Do we know that the estate that we ran into, the people that owned that place, are they tied with the Zents that we know of?
No, it would be
Okay.
scandalous if they were.
Gotcha.
So scandalous.
Well, it kind of seems like they are if that guy ran to that estate, or he was just hoping for a quick, like he just went into the first place he could.
I mean, yeah, that was like probably the first house he saw upon.
But then that guy was also lying about not knowing about it.
Now,
So-
Fala also did tell you that he saw the cloaked man take something from the body of the dead gnome. And Barnabas just said that he thought the gnome was running from the guy.
Running towards us, even.
They
So-
might have been trying to bring something to us or bring something to Volo that was important in some way.
Should we visit Volo? Or should we visit the gnome's house?
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should go back to the estate.
Like we should see the gnome. I don't think Volo would know what somebody would be bringing him, something like that.
Do you guys recognize the name Neverember?
Yeah, is that
they've,
the people that we talked to in the...
The guy from the start that was Volo's friend that helped us, right?
Yes. His
Mhm.
father was, until very recently, the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Guys, so we need to go talk to the Never Embers.
Well, there is currently no Neverember house, because he's been ousted. Their family is no longer recognized as nobles of Waterdeep. They're still in that caste, as though they're foreign nobles. Daggelt Neverember is up in Neverwinter now.
Do we know why they're no longer nobles?
I'm confident I've mentioned it, but I don't know. I guess I don't know if you've put that together. I don't want to reveal too much of that. But you could ask around and find out.
Okay. I definitely do think we should go visit them though.
Is it
In
the
Neverwinter?
Never Embers or the estate that we found the
The
guy
estate.
go to? Think we should go back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
now
mean,
Raynar, Neverember, he's the guy you saved, and Mert knows how to get a hold of him. Assuming he's still around the city.
yeah, I think it might be a good idea to go back to that estate now that everyone is regrouped.
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely talk to him. I say we go back.
We grabbed the party. I'm cool with going back.
Yeah.
So the back going it is.
Indeed.
Any preparations or tasks before you go there, or are we just heading straight there?
I'm cool with just going.
Yeah, I think
I think
we're
just straight
good.
there.
I'll grab a drink.
Awesome.
It was a stressful day. Lots of people died. I ran.
You ran a pretty long way, dude. Full sprinting it the whole time too.
Yeah, full sprinting it the whole time. I think that Zent would have been caught.
These guards are not actually going hostile on you. I'm just doing this so I can quickly clean them up.
Nice. And all of a sudden,
All of the guards try to kill us.
You know too much.
And
our only option at that point is to
Stop
dive
trying.
into
you violated the law.
the yawning portal, find Xanathar.
Nah, man, I just turn into a big scary boy and everybody runs away, including
Sure.
most of the party.
Okay.
All right, so I definitely want to go up. Knock, knock, knock on this dude's door.
Okay. So you go banging on the gate again. It's loud, but the gate itself is not physically moving for some unknown reason.
Can I try to open it, or is it just locked?
It's frozen. It's not mechanically locked. It's just not moving.
Can I hop it?
Can you what? Hop the gate?
Mm-hmm. Just yeet.
Maybe. Yeah, you
Gonna-
can
You wanna-
climb. You can do an athletics check to climb, if that's what you want to try to do.
Athletics.
Well, it's 12 foot
Oh.
high.
So we could.
Acrobatics.
Are any of the walls not as high as that, or?
The house's walls are higher.
Tell you what, hold on, I'll boost you.
Who's the tallest? Stelio's 6 feet tall, so he might be able to boost people.
Yeah.
Stelio's probably also the strongest.
So, in the
I
middle
believe
of
I'm
the
like
afternoon,
6'1", but
on
I'm
a
not
busy street,
strong.
you guys are going to climb this fence in full view of the public. Yeah?
Garfield, I think me and you can almost jump it.
Okay, I guess we can think about what we're doing.
Yeah, this gonna be tricky
Worst case
figuring
scenario,
this
here's the
out,
thing.
dude.
We can say that when walking by, we heard screaming, and it's just a wellness check.
Can we try to like see if the door is like magically sealed, or like can we do an Arcana check for that?
He says like frozen shut.
Yes, you can do an Arcana check.
Let's go.
Can I also check the
It-
Arcana?
I'd give you a 5 on that. It's arcane locked.
Oh, okay, sick.
Actually, I might have something for this. I don't. I don't have a spell magic yet.
Knock is 2nd level if anybody has that. But
I don't have knock. I thought about getting it, but I didn't. Once again, I could just try to yump up it.
Can I can I roll
I
a
mean-
perception? No, I guess I should roll an investigation
if
to see
if
how I would have gotten in if I were him, the guy, the Zend.
okay.
Because I don't think I can roll a perception for that.
Yeah,
No.
probably not. Probably not.
There we go. I'm gonna roll an investigation, or I'm gonna. Can I start an investigation with, say, I don't know, Falamer? Falamer,
Sure.
would you like to assist me in my investigation?
Yeah, I'm going to help, and I would also like to cast guidance on the man.
What does
Okay.
guidance give me?
A D4.
Guy-
gives you a D4.
A D4 ability.
Oh, oops.
Right.
That was my bad. But
And add a D4 to the roll.
yeah, so it
You
would have
did
been an 8,
2d20. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
So 12.
12.
Okay. So spending some time looking around the grounds, trying to figure out how someone might have gotten inside. There are 3 entrances. The map kind of shows you 2, but out here on the front street, there's the main gate. Around back, there's a kitchen door and a stable. But it's not clear to you which was used.
Okay. I'll just
Can I
let the
knock
party
on
know
the
that there's a
kitchen door?
stable. What?
You said there was a kitchen door and a stable door, right?
Yeah, they're both on the backside.
Are either of those like any smaller to like climb over, or would be easier to like get into?
Probably enclosed buildings both.
Yes.
But we can check the doors if you guys would like.
We could see if they're sealed in one way, at least.
I'm game.
So here's my theory. Someone with magic came and decided to kill everybody here. Because they're hiding something, right?
Interesting theory.
Or it's
That
just
was DM for you retarded.
No, I could work that in. Why not?
or it could just be that they're working with the people who live here. That's also a possibility.
But see, here's the thing. If I was trying to hide somebody, I wouldn't just freeze my door. Now you could put like a different spell on it, but I wouldn't freeze my doors.
Well, it might not be that it's just frozen just because they're hiding person, you know. It might just be like the standard, like this is how they keep their property guarded, you know. Like it's probably always like that. If this is supposed to be like a noble house.
I'm going to that door.
Yeah, we should check the other doors for sure.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knocking on kitchen door.
Or
Okay.
else could you-
Where do you guys want to be standing? I'll move hand because I know he's knocking.
Where? Oh,
Bottom
other
of the
door's
map.
over there.
I'd like to investigate what's going on over here.
I want to go to the
And I said, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna, as soon as I can, I'm gonna roll a perception on this.
Oh, I gotta move. Yoink. Horse is gonna sit back here,
Alright.
and he's going to ready his bow for somebody charges through the door.
Okay.
So that's on record.
Record. Record is on. Okay. 1 second. I'm always opening the wrong thing. I'm going for images, I open items. If I'm going for items, I open NPCs.
Okay, I'm so sorry. One more time. Inspiration. Is it a reroll?
It is a reroll.
Cool beans.
Before I declare the result, which Fantasy Grounds doesn't help with that, but
Fantastic.
Just for like if it's like a check or whatever, it doesn't automatically tell us that.
let me
It's
get
easy.
some pins on my map here. This map that we're looking at now is a DM's Guild product, and it's much nicer than the pencil-drawn map that the book came with. But it doesn't have the Fantasy Grounds integration done correctly. I assume because they did it with the SRD. I don't know why. I don't know why you would run this module without having this module. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why you'd pay for a map and not pay for the module. So, whatever. I just open the pins and I drag them onto this map.
Put the lime in the coconut.
Yeah.
Shake it all up.
This takes a second. Sorry.
You
It's
just
like a
got to
nice
be
house.
using it. It is nice.
It's like you could just use this in like your own campaign, I guess.
Well, why are you doing that after I do that real quick?
Okay. Almost there. I have to open them to drag them over. I should have just saved this from when I did it for the other group. Chirpy birds. Alright. So I suppose while we're waiting for Hans Player to come back from the restroom, what are we doing with this stable door here?
Here.
I like to roll a perception on it.
Do that thing. All
What's
right.
going on with that door?
You can hear inside the motion of 3, possibly 4 horses. There's also snoring coming from within. It's probably about all you'll be able to perceive from the outside.
Is it human snoring?
Mm-hmm.
Gross. I'd like to whisper to Falamer. Gross. Can I check and see if the stable door is locked?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have mentioned. Yes, it's locked from the outside with a wooden bar that is padlocked.
padlocked, you say?
I did say.
Hmm, well,
What time of day is it?
It's middle afternoon, 3 p.m. or so.
Sleeping at 3 p.m. What a loser.
Alrighty.
I say we just bust this lock real quick.
I say we
Does anybody have lockpicks?
see what the other guys are doing.
All right.
Surely someone here has proficiency with lockpicking. Or thieves' tools or whatever.
Sure
Who
don't.
does? Knock, knock, knock. Kitchen door.
All right. So you bang on the kitchen door. You can see. No, you can't. This door doesn't have a window. But you can feel that it's barred from the inside when you knock on it. No one answers.
So,
Okay.
can I mage hand under the door and grab the bar?
If you have some way to see it.
I'll come over here and I'll wave for our party to come over here. Say, come over here. You guys gonna come over here?
Yeah. Why are you following us?
Man,
What are you telling
possibly.
us?
I'll show them this one's barred from
Move
the
my
outside,
character.
and there's just one lock.
Unable to open linked character record because your user doesn't own that record.
Hilarious.
Which one are you trying to open?
I'm trying to move Han. But every time I click on that, it
Oh,
gives me that error.
yeah. Because,
Oh, is that because I leveled up wrong? And that's my old one?
yeah. So let's see. Kick you out of the party. Kick you
That's
out
probably
of
going to happen soon.
combat tracker. Throw you back in the combat tracker.
There's 2 of me now.
Barely handle one of you.
All right. That should be fixed.
All right, very quietly. Let's. I will probably would like some help with the moving the bar. We want to do it as quietly as possible.
Well,
We have
isn't
to
it
break a
just-
lock.
It's just a lock, not a
Yeah,
big
so this
bar.
bar is on the outside with a big padlock on it. The,
And
bu-
no one
the-
has any picks.
the
No one
kitchen
has-
door has the bar on the inside.
Is anybody strong enough to just bust us in?
I mean,
I'm down.
Or is there a way that we can try to pick the lock without these tools?
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm itching for combat, but I don't know about breaking into this guy's house. And
Once again, we thought we heard someone screaming. It's just a wellness check.
yeah, but we're not. Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna try to bust the lock.
Okay, how are you going to try to bust the lock?
Preferably with my charisma. I'm gonna.
Charm the pants
Um,
off of that lock.
why don't we just have Stelio try to break the lock with his long sword?
I've got carpenter's tools.
Is there a way that I can borrow his carpenter's tools and try to pick the lock?
No, like a hammer. I've got like a hammer.
Or I could try to bash the lock with my mace.
Or we just do have a maze.
Yeah, you can try to break the lock with your mace.
Do you want me
Bring down this wall.
Do you want me to just give it the old attack roll?
Gosh.
If that's
Give
what
her
you
the
want to
old
do.
wackaroo.
You guys think this is what we should do?
Yep, I sure do. So does Horace.
Or maybe we could get the attention of the people inside.
Yeah, somebody
the
is
last-
sleeping on the other side of this door. You can hear them snoring
But
if you
how-
listen carefully.
So, is there an opening between the door bottom and the floor? Or is
The
it flush?
stable door
Like, is
is
there
not
any-
flush. The kitchen door is.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
trying to get my boys Patches and Skivers to see
Okay.
if they can go find us a key.
Do they even know what a key is?
I will show them kind of a key that I would have for like the house or something like that.
Do we trust you with a key to the house?
No. So tell Daddy what you were doing.
Guys, what are we doing?
I mean,
Patches and Skivers are breaking into this home and getting us some fucking key. That's the plan.
I think they're gonna come back with a piece of cheese.
A key for what? A key for the front gate?
For something that
this
will let us
padlock?
in.
Okay.
I think
So you're gonna cast Speak with Animals. Which one are you talking to first?
I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna sit down crisscross applesauce. I'm gonna set both of them down in front of me.
Okay.
Skivers and Patches.
Yeah.
Very important. Do you guys remember what a key looks like? And I pull up my key and like show them one that like looks like it could fit into that one.
Okay. They're listening.
Under this door, there's a man that is sleeping. He might have a key that looks like this. Whoever can find me a key that looks like this and the key that fits into this lock gets meat tonight.
Okay.
And then whoever doesn't get to sleep in the bed tonight.
Okay. Carrot and
Go,
a stick.
my children.
Okay. So the rats go under the door and search.
This is a natural 20. That'd be fucking amazing.
Okay, Patches goes this way, Skivers goes this way.
Come on, boys. Cross your fingers for our boys. I did tell them the snoring man probably has it, right?
I don't remember you saying that. No.
Did I not?
You saying that?
Do what?
I don't remember you saying that either.
Okay, you hear a horse rear up and stomp.
Shit. Another idea. How big is the gap of this door?
Inch or two. One second.
Is there any snake races that I know about?
Snake races? I mean, like the
Mhm.
Yonti? Yeah, you'd probably know about that. I mean, they don't turn into snakes small enough to sneak under the door. Remember, you can't change your size.
But I can change my race.
You can, yes. You can change it to a medium-sized snake person. All right. You hear the same grumpy old man who answered the door wake up cursing. Oh no. You hear him casting a spell.
Serpentine! Zigzags! Run in zigzags!
Fireball.
Okay. Skivers comes running out. Patches comes running out.
Are they okay?
They are okay. Patches is dragging behind him a pair of horseshoes.
What you requested.
Those
Good
are
job,
in the
Patches.
party sheet if you want to check those out.
About 120 years. He's a vampire. And he's amazing. You should really
Right. Go ahead and throw those in my bag. Good job, Patches. Not quite what I was looking for. And I give them like both a piece of like a ration that I have. What'd you see in there?
They explain that there are 4 horses and an angry dude sleeping in the room to the north.
It doesn't sound like he's sleeping anymore.
They would agree with that statement.
All right. Well, Plan A, our A team did not work out. What's Plan B? Talking to the party.
I guess we should. I don't know. I don't know.
Just knock. See what happens.
Well, we locked the guy up.
Somebody give me a perception check.
I would love to. I would hate to do it well, though.
Oh no!
I thought I saw a good roll.
Oh,
there.
it came up.
All right, so
I was about to say.
the snoring from within has resumed.
Alrighty. Well,
I tried to talk through the like opening of the door, but like lay down.
Mm-hmm.
I still have speak with animals up.
Sure.
See if I can just talk to one of the horses.
Okay. And say what?
You guys know where the keys are at? I've seen to lost mine.
They're horses. They don't need keys. But they would know that the groundskeeper keeps the key around his waist.
Is the groundskeeper the one snoring?
Yes. Yes, he is.
I don't know what to do because I don't have anything that I can shape change underneath. Do we just try to golf ball whacker guy this lock?
How tall are the walls around here? You said they're taller than the gate was around the front.
Yeah, so those double thick walls are 12 feet high. This building has a arched roof. The stable is it's kind of an A-frame style roof, so it's probably 18 feet or so. And then the manor house is huge. It's 2 stories, peaked roofs and columns and such on that.
If somebody can give me a boost up, I could very easily hide, get in there, try to pickpocket the keys, and try to let you guys into the kitchen.
What's our goal here?
Probably will.
The goal is to find the dude that was running from us and took it.
Or
the scene of the crime.
Well, I have invisibility. Okay, it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
I can just search for us.
I say that's what we do. I say that's the plan.
Do we want to just Stelio boost? Would he be able
If you
to?
guys just want to like bonk me up here,
Yeah. Is anyone taller than 6 feet? Stelio's 6 feet.
We
Horace
can,
is 6'1".
we can all get him up there.
Yeah, but if like multiple people can help him,
I say we chuck him over.
We could have like a, Stelio take 1 foot and Boris take the other and like boost you up like that.
all right. Before I go up, Zorlos,
Yeah.
you're in charge of patches and skivers until I come back. If I die, help them.
I'm gonna. Wouldn't Horace be maybe better with your rat friends?
I don't care who takes care of them, as long as the party takes care of them. They're my babies. Up I go.
All right, up you go.
You want acrobatics?
Yes, if you're getting boosted, you can do that with advantage.
Advantage. Advantage. Acrobatics. Oh, you fucking kidding me? I rolled one off and it was a natural. That's upsetting.
Hey, it dropped the 1.
I missed
so
I missed the board and it hit my character sheet and one was a natural 20.
Unfortunately, that is not enough to clear the wall. You come back down on the same side. Are you invisible?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we could just try again. Does anyone like, come over looking at this like weird group of people that's like the better side of it?
No, you're
Okay.
in kind of an alley, and nobody has noticed you yet.
Guess we should just try again.
Can I
Zorlos, would you like a
inspire
boost?
Han with a speech?
No, what we're gonna do is Strazig's gonna just give Han a little tap on the shoulder and be like, "You can do this." He's gonna give him guidance.
Oh,
Okay.
Zorlos and I can both jump like 8+ feet.
And we're getting Han in because he's the one that has invisibility.
Okay, so we're going to attempt it this time with a bonus D4, still at advantage. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Oh, I don't need the D4. A 21. If you want the D4.
Okay. So
23.
23 clears the wall.
As soon as I get over the wall, that's when I'll cast invisibility.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Woof, 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 woof.
I still have speak with animals. Correct? It hasn't been.
I don't know. Do
10
you have
minutes.
a concentration problem? I don't think so, but let's check.
And it doesn't even say speak with animals is concentration. It just says V and S.
Okay. Cool. Then yes, it would still be running.
I'm gonna yell. Did you guys see that at the door? To the dogs.
They do not respond.
Well,
And you
they just
can't understand their barking. It should be coming through his speech to you, and it's not.
it should be. So I even with speak with animals, I can't.
That's correct.
Do we hear them barking?
Yes.
I'd like to ask Falamer or Strazik if they remember what language was spoken.
It was one I did not recognize.
Horace. Okay, so at a game, Horace did recognize it, but he wasn't there.
Is there any chance that Horace can hear it now?
Not the language being spoken.
dogs.
No. The dogs, I mean,
Dogs.
they're going woof, woof, woof.
Yeah.
But for some
forgot that
reason,
they were-
the Speak with Animals spell is not working.
All right.
Am I invisible still?
Yes.
You're
Okay.
invisible for an hour, right?
Well, I didn't know if it was some sort of dispel magic.
No, your spell's still working. Talk to the horses if you want to.
Well, so I'm gonna go in here. Is the snoring still happening?
Nope. Dude's awake. You can hear him moving. He's bitching about something, grumbling under his breath.
Cool.
1 second, guys.
So I can either hold person and make him subtract a d6 from his roll, and my DC is 14. I can wait for him to get in this little hallway area, hold person, and then make him subtract a d6.
What will that do?
Hold person. He becomes paralyzed.
Yeah.
What if he orders the dogs to attack you?
I don't know. Can you still talk while paralyzed?
Can
That would be a
I think
question
he's just.
for
I think
Bob.
his just movement is 0.
Can you talk while paralyzed was what I heard.
Yes.
I'm
I'm betting.
99% sure you can talk when you're paralyzed.
I'm not 100% sure, to be completely honest.
Well, I mean, I guess you really have to ask what kind of paralysis is this? Is this like that cartoon paralysis where they just go stiff and fall over? Or is
Well,
this just like...
If it
they
applies
couldn't
the
move?
paralyzed condition, the character can't move or speak.
That's probably what it is then.
Okay. So. There's no other person that I know of that's in there.
Correct.
In that room with the okay.
You have no knowledge of any other person in that room with him.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait for him to come out, and then I'm going to use unsettling words.
Okay.
And then right after that, I'm gonna cast hold person.
Excuse me. All right. What does unsettling words do?
That is the one you can spin words laced with magic that unsettle a creature and causes it to doubt itself. As a bonus action, you can expend one of your bardic inspiration and choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. Roll the die. The creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay. That's the thing where you reduce their saving throw through the
Yep.
bardic inspiration
Through
dice.
these. Yes.
Okay. All right. So first things first. You hear him stomping. He slams the door open. He's headed this way.
Okay. Immediately went to unsettling words and then tried to.
All right. So roll your bardic inspiration die. I should stop drinking chai tea.
For some reason, it's not. My bardic inspiration's just gone. It's just a d6 though.
Okay. All
So
right.
minus
So it's
5.
-5.
And then
Drop the saving throw on him.
He would have failed anyway.
oh yeah, he would have failed anyways, but that's still.
Well, no,
For some
I
reason, I have
applied.
Dark Inspiration.
I applied the -5.
Oh, so
Oh, so he would have got it. Cool.
Okay, and you're casting what spell?
Hold person is my
Hold
second
person.
level.
Okay. Okay. I think that's a winner.
And that lasts for how long?
Hold person lasts 1 minute.
So I'm gonna quickly yoink his keys.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna come this way, and I'm gonna throw him over the wall.
Now, 1 second. Are you visible?
No, I'm still invisible. And invisibility says the spell anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target. So they
Right.
won't see it
But the
until
spell
I let go of
ends
it.
when you cast a spell.
Yeah.
So, take that into account. He can't see you because your back is to him, or his back is to you, and he's now held, right?
I tried to. So how did is he just standing straight up, frozen?
Yes.
I'm just gonna, and he's back is to me, correct?
Yes.
Do I see his keys? Like, is it on his side hips?
Yes.
Reach around and yoink,
Okay.
and then I'm going to try to. Let me check something real quick. Is hold person concentration?
No.
One action? No. Cool.
Yes. Wait, yes. Sorry, yes it is.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a little C icon on the duration.
See, it doesn't. Well, on this, it doesn't have a duration for me. It just says VSM for the components, but it doesn't have. It doesn't even have a 1 minute duration. Anyways, does my class feature change the shape changer deal? Will that break concentration?
No.
Cool. Shape change into the guy that was running away that we think ran into here.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna.
Did you see that guy?
Yeah, I was right next to Balamir. No, I was right next to Zorlos. I just didn't run with him.
Well, I don't think Zorlo saw the guy, or at least didn't see him well.
You did see the burnt remains of his buddies.
True.
What's the question?
He's
Anyway,
talking about doing a changeling thing into the shape of the guy who was running away. I just don't think you got a good look at his face.
okay. Then I'm going to just shape change into just a random ordinary person.
Sure.
No, shape change into the person that runs the bar down the street from us.
Emic Froon. Okay.
Grab the keys, push them out the way, and then throw the keys over to the guys.
Okay.
He
You're going to push him out of the way how? I wonder if he falls over.
It'll be
just
like
try
one of
to
those,
just try to move him out of the way just so I can get through the door.
like you just like comically push him over with one finger and you just like
Yeah. Okay. So he's laying on his back there in the stables. Over here, probably.
Yeet.
Okay. A ring of keys goes up over the wall, gentlemen.
And
if someone should go to catch him.
Or they hit the ground and you pick them up. Your call.
Yeah.
I like to think that Falamer thinks it's a star.
It's the
What is
Keyring
Falamer's
constellation.
Stars.
And then I'm just gonna like throw it. I'm gonna like, guys, stables, and hope they hear me. And then Horace can just grab them and the key.
Okay. So yeah, the big key on the ring opens the padlock, opens the stable doors. You guys can come in the stables.
Okay. I'm gonna give everybody a rundown real quick. Hey,
Alright.
there's a guy in the room right here that is completely paralyzed
For the next 45 seconds.
for the next 45 seconds. We should bound him.
Okay. Who
Because I don't
wants
have
to
any
do
rope.
that?
Someone needs a rope. Does Horace have rope?
I mean, there's rope in the stables here, I'm sure.
Horace has rope.
My eyes
Or
are
we can
killing
find
me.
Do it, Derek. There's Han because you look like Emmett Froon, you know.
Well, obviously, I would take it. I just need rope.
Oh yeah, you guys. That's true. You guys see Emmett Froon standing in there.
Well, we
I'm
know
assuming
it's
by
our
now
dumbass.
the group knows that I'm never myself.
Okay.
We know it's our dumbass of a friend.
I'll give Emic my freaking rat companions I've been holding on to.
Not now, boys. I'm just gonna tell. I'm gonna have Skivers and Patches O'Houlihan hide in the stall somewhere.
The barking intensifies.
Nate. I'm gonna try to bound and see if I can just something over his mouth so he doesn't yell.
Okay. How do you want to bind him? Does someone want to make a roll of some kind to see to which quality he is bound?
You want just like a dexterity roll?
Sure, if you think
First-
that's what you want to use. Okay.
All right, that was my plan. I didn't think this far.
Well, yeah, I guess at this point we should investigate the house, right?
Sounds
Right.
like doggos outside.
Yeah.
We could open the door, let the dogs in, close the door, and
Close the door and then what?
kill. I forgot not everybody sees my camera.
Or you could shape change into the man who gives the commands to the dogs.
But he doesn't know what he says, though.
No, but he would have the same voice. Therefore,
That's fair.
they
I
might
will
actually
shape change into homeboy I just bound.
Okay.
I'm gonna step out the door and I'm just gonna yell and cuss at them. Just like a drunken man yelling at his dogs that are being too loud. And like stomp off at him and like have them like shoot.
All right. They are not deceived. Roll initiative.
Hell yeah, brother. Can I roll some sort of persuasion?
instead of initiative.
Sounds like, yeah, he wants us to roll initiative. God, 2 characters and they both have a 0 on initiative. Let's go.
That was almost a dirty 20. That's upsetting. That was a dirty 20. God, my rolls today are good. I have 1 bite of sushi left and my stomach hurts, but it's only 1 bite.
Okay. We're going to start with Zorlus.
I don't know if I want to start this combat. Gosh dang it.
Should go pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll step out and I guess drunkenly fight these dogs.
Okay. Drunken
First
dog
things
food.
first. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna rapier the first one. Holy shit. Oh no, that was almost a mistake. Alright, never mind. Shit. Well, then I'm going to bop him. Fuck me!
Too much drunk. Not enough kung
Yeah.
fu.
I didn't Alright. And then I'm going to, as part of my drunken fest, I'm going to disengage.
As part of your stupor.
Yeah, so 5, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Okay.
Because I gain 10 movement when I
55.
disengage as Drunken Master. So I'm gonna go all the way over to this door, and I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Horace.
I got
Right.
one.
Chris. Can he see him through the doorway? Like, is the door propped open?
Yes.
Cool. And you already hit Mastiff 1. All
Yeah,
right.
he's dead or dying.
I think he's just going to. Wow. Why can Horace not hit anything? He does have extra attack, but I don't know. He should have extra
Wait,
attack.
Horace has disadvantage.
Why does Horace have
And
disadvantage?
also, you
I believe
attacked
Horace
Mastiff
was
1.
dying last time.
You didn't even attack the Mastiff that's up.
No, we don't have any effect on Horace.
Oh, wait, no. Carfield said that he was dying, not dead.
Yeah,
Dying
that
means
counts as
that they
dead
have
for
less
this.
than 0
He's
health.
unconscious. Yeah.
Anyway,
Because it
he
would-
doesn't have extra attack. He gets one shot
Right.
with his longbow.
Not yet.
5th level.
Oh,
level, yeah.
okay. Well, that's his turn, I guess.
Throw some shit at these dogs.
I mean,
Peppermint can.
I suppose I could.
There's probably actually horse shit in this stable that you can.
Yeah, that he can
fling at
chuck
them.
at these
Yeah.
dogs at, and deal lots of damage. Death shit, if you will.
Catapult shit.
I mean, I could. Let me see. I think I will catapult possibly some horse shit.
Do that thing.
Do the thing. There we go.
Failed his save.
The catapult is a save. What the
Alright,
heck?
it is.
Why?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because technically what I'm doing is taking something and chucking it at it, and it's save. I'm chucking it in the direction, and then the save is for if it dodges it.
Interesting.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
Well, it's dead.
You blew it up.
All right.
Why is
So
catapult so good? What?
the dogs separate. Black goo settling into the grass and black smoke evaporating into the sky.
Gross.
Yorbon, what did you do?
I killed it.
Are we gonna seek and destroy this house or what? Before this guy gets up.
I'm thinking. Well, the guy's tied up, so we're
Oh,
good.
he's tied up.
But
Okay,
like, yeah, we should we enter through that door that you're at right now, or
yeah. I think yes.
okay. You still going on turn order?
No, we don't have to.
So
We're clear.
maybe do you want to let Stelio and Strazig face check that door then?
I'm just here by the door. I
I
figured this is
know.
where we were going next.
I'm just saying, like,
And I wanted to flex my 55 movement.
Jesus Christ. So you want to let is that a 2 wide door or a 1 wide door? I actually can't tell.
It is a 1 and a little bit wide door. It's a 1 wide door.
I guess Stelio's just gonna enter the open door then.
Okay. The door is not locked and swings open. This room is a kitchen stocked with cookware and utensils. A large fireplace is used for cooking meals.
Where do you guys think we should go once Han and Horace catch up to us?
I say this way.
Oh.
North.
Can I roll a perception to see if we're alone in this house?
Yes.
Oh.
There's fighting going on upstairs. It's pretty far away from you. And movement in the Great Hall.
Okay.
Should we go up then?
I'd like to, yeah.
All right, Stelio's gonna open this door.
Okay. This is a laundry room. Scrub buckets, wash basins, soap mops, and chamber pots. There is a middle-aged female human lying dead upon the stairs.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I'd like to stealthily open this door. Should I roll a but
Yes,
very
please.
quietly? Where is the old stealth button?
Okay, 1 second. Okay. You open the door, and inside you see 2 men, weapons drawn, pacing uneasily.
Okay. I'd like to turn and whisper to those who can hear me. There are 2 guys, 2 Zentrum soldiers with their weapons drawn.
Look like they belong here.
No.
Do you think we should go out there and call them out, or do you think we should just go up the stairs here?
I said we go up
Yeah, because it sounds like there's fighting upstairs.
to the commotion. Yeah.
So,
Up to the commotion. I'll
Yeah.
let you guys lead. Well, actually, I'll lead. I'll try to be sneaky.
yeah, you want to just like take a peek up there first,
Yeah.
and then you can let Stelio and Strazig go up next.
Yes.
Stairs go to there on the 2nd level.
Okay. I'd like to peek around this corner, see what I see in these 2 hallways. Wait, the stairs go what? Okay. All right. Yeah. What direction do I hear the commotion?
It's coming through the wall on your right. Through the wall to
Son
the
of a
west.
bitch. Okay. We need to. This is the wrong. This isn't it, Chief.
We give them the wrong set of stairs.
Yes.
So we need to go back down.
Yes. Worse news, we have to go through the guards. I say it's clobbering time.
So
There's a dead woman on the stairs. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes, there is.
I mean, if we think it's clobbering time, I guess Stelio, as soon as everyone's ready, is gonna open up the door here and step out.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how are we doing on time? Do we want to pause here?
No, I say we finish this.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay.
We're a little late.
The first combat in like what, a month and a half?
Yeah. Yep, so Stelio's gonna open the door and walk out, and Strauzing's right behind him.
I'll be right behind them. And I'm looking for specifically, or more specifically, like the guy that we chased, probably still wet from the sewer.
Yes. The two men in front of you are Zents by their garb, but neither are burned. The floor is strewn with bodies. The thugs in front of you hold bloody maces. You can hear sound of fighting coming from the wide staircase in the northeast corner. Let's see. The rest of this detail is not that important.
I guess I could have.
Lying around the room of the bodies of 8 guards wearing bloodied and tattered House Gralhund livery over their chain shirts, as well as 2 dead Zents. The men, upon seeing you, move to attack without conversation.
Spring to action.
Is that an initiative then?
Yes.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes.
There it is.
There you go, dude. You can actually play the game.
Yeah, and I'd like to mess these guys up. Okay, so I've got the movement to do so. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then some. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him again. I'm gonna hit him again.
Jeez. Monk carry.
And then I'm going to disengage. I'm gonna do a little like flip thing onto the table
Nice.
to
Okay.
about right here, about center table. Rapier pulled, pointed at him, doing like a little performance type thing. And I'm deeply enjoying this combat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass my turn.
All right. They're both gonna shoot.
Oh,
at you
how
with
Princess
crossbows.
Bride of you.
You can't hit what you can't see, guys.
Nice.
You can't hit what you can't.
All right. They both missed. Han. Is there a hand? You're
One
muted
hand.
if you're talking.
His mic.
I am talking. I'm going to. Has any of them? One's been hit heavily. That's right. I'm going to Tasha's hideous laughter. The other one. Damn,
He saved.
that's a spell slot. So, I've casted a leveled spell. Can I cast a cantrip? Oh wait, no, I don't. I can't. I don't have an action. Bonus action, bardic inspiration. Strazig.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration. For some reason, my Bardic Inspiration went away, so I can't put it on. I don't know where it's at. I've tried to put it back on, and it just kind of broke my character. Passes.
Did we have an action for that, I guess?
Bardic Inspiration would be bonus action.
No, I mean in the game.
He did have like a buff that he could drop on people.
It would
You
just
couldn't-
give. It would just let them. It would let them roll the 1d4.
You couldn't like you couldn't add it in the player's handbook.
No, I tried.
Hmm.
They're about 10 feet away from each other.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Man, I thought Moonbeam had a wider radius than that.
Is Moonbeam 10 feet?
5 feet.
Oh, so it just hits everything in a line then, yeah.
It's a cylinder up to the sky.
So it just hits the things directly around
It's a
it.
single sky-based fuck you to one person.
Yes.
Star based.
Basically. Ice Knife's 5 feet. You know what? Some say it's overused. I say impossible. And I'm going to cast
Can a cast do 4d6 at level 1?
and now time for damage.
I like guiding bolt.
Oh, those were low numbers. Those were incredibly low numbers. All right. Well,
Don't forget to put the advantage attack on him.
Oh yeah, it should have a thing you drop. Yep. Okay. So I am going to. Let's see. What's the range on this? Oh, frick. Let's see. Something like right about here. And I am going to cast Toll the Dead
Okay.
on Zentrum Thug 2. I'll drop a save on him. He's gonna fail miserably. And because he is damaged, I'll hit him with the old D12. And bing bang boom. And then, see, I don't have anything I need to use my bonus action on, so that's my turn.
All right. Yoink. Just gonna shoot him with the poison pistol. Why does that have advantage?
Because of
Because of-
Guiding Bolt.
Ah, that's right.
Well, you got
Honestly, then just don't question it if you have advantage on something, you know?
That's gonna be.
But also some.
Oh, I guess I
times
could have
question it,
Hunter's
'cause
Mark
you never
him
know when
first.
you're targeting the person that's dead.
Okay. Stelio. What can a Stelio do? Why does Stelio have packed magic slots?
Did he take a level in
Stelio.
Warlock?
No. He's Paladin 3.
I
He
think he
also
was
doesn't-
planning on taking a level in Warlock at some point, though.
He also doesn't have cantrips for some reason, but you know what? They'll just...
Paladins don't get those.
Oh, they don't?
No,
Okay.
Paladins
They don't
get first and second level spells, and that's it,
They don't get
basically.
any
I think they get
cantrips?
third.
That's weird.
No, not
Yeah,
one.
they're like a 1/3 caster or whatever. Okay, so Stelio's gonna move 5, 10, 15. Oh god. 20, 25, 30. And then, let's see. He is going to. He's actually going to huck a javelin at Zentrum Thug 1.
Okay.
And miss horribly.
Nice.
And be very sad because he's not a ranged character. And that's going to be his turn.
Okay. Ribbon.
So I have a question. Roughly how much does a chair weigh?
Great question. I would say maybe 8 pounds.
Gotcha.
How close was my guess here? Average chair says weighs 25 pounds.
Dang.
They're good
Well,
wood.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out one of my daggers, and I'm gonna catapult that at this man.
Looks like there's some fine china next to you.
I'm fine with also hucking a dagger.
Alright.
Really hard.
No save.
He failed.
Blammo.
All right. Onward.
And let's go ahead and drop one of my million daggers.
Could Stelio retrieve his javelin, or is it like broken?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Okay, so he's gonna sadly come over here and retrieve his javelin.
Am
before
I
he
also
heads up
able to
here.
retrieve my magically catapulted dagger, or is that gone?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So we're heading up the stairs.
Yep.
Yes.
Are you wanting to go first, Garfield, to like check things out before we make our presence known?
I just counted out my movement and went. That's
Oh.
literally what I did.
Well,
I don't
we're out
care.
of combat, so.
But I have a feeling they're not going to be in this little next part. They're going to be.
Maybe we should still just have Stelio and I go up first.
That works for me. I'm just gonna. Yeah. We need to get moved to the.
Yep. Is it the
Yep.
staircase here, Mom?
It is. 1 second. There's a whole bunch of people. You can't go that far up. There's a whole bunch of people. Let's see.
A whole bunch.
Yeah.
Lead Zentrum and guards fighting. 'Cause it's like we found down there.
Or something.
Like the last of them. Divine Smite at? Isn't Divine Smite like a thing that all weapons have?
Yeah, you can burn spell slots to do damage.
Yep. And
I
then
can
there
have it as an
are
action.
there are also certain spells that are basically modifications of that.
He has Searing Smite,
That one's a spell modification of Divine Smite, more or less.
but he doesn't have like Divine Smite as an action on his list.
Because I believe Divine Smite it costs a first level spell slot, so it's sort of a spell in its own.
Well, but
right?
actions are on your spell list,
Yeah.
or spells are on your action list. Like Divine Smite isn't. It's on his features. It's not on his actions. It doesn't matter. Probably wouldn't have even used it anyways, but I'm just so confused when I look at his character sheet.
Okay, so a battle is raging between Zents and house guards. The floor is strewn with dead bodies. The door to the master bedroom, which is across to the east, is standing open. And you can hear a lady shouting inside that the guard is on its way. The door to the south is ajar. Beyond it, you can hear someone putting a boot to another door.
Did we like see the Zentrum guard when the Zentrum thugs are around the corner, like as soon as we come up the stairs here?
Yes.
Um, do we want to try to intervene in this battle, I guess?
I'm absolutely ready to intervene in this battle.
Okay. So I guess Stelia's gonna. Oh, where'd Stelia go? Why did it do this?
Did is there any chance? Was this the okay?
What?
Well, the turn order, it like got reset below the guard. So we're starting halfway down the list again.
Unless we roll initiative again.
Unless we roll.
We can keep it. We'll just start at the top. How about that?
Okay. Well, I didn't want to. I mean, it's fine. I don't care. But all right. So we enter. I'm gonna
So, yeah, some more of that.
1-2 step this bad boy. He's wounded. Damn. Here it is again. Do I see anybody in that other room as soon as I step out?
Yes.
The boot sound.
There's the dude kicking the door.
Alrighty. And then I will disengage to oh gosh. Just right back here.
Okay.
I tried to pass my turn. I don't know if it worked or not.
Yeah. Hold on.
Han will jump up here and just shoot one of the thugs with his. Nope, that's the wrong character sheet. Crossbow. Chow.
At least he didn't just like jump up there and just shoot Stelio in the back.
Thought about it.
I've called the guard, she says again.
Cast Ice Knife. So. Alright,
Okay.
and it looks like he failed as well. So there's the dagger. There's the explosion of the dagger since he failed. And then I do believe I've got
If you're hitting 2, I think that also hits the Growlhund guard.
well, it's too late for that. It's gonna hit this one.
Okay.
It's gonna hit this one. I succeeded. I don't think it's a half damage thing on Ice Knife.
Nope. Like
Yeah.
most first levels, it's a yes or no.
Okay.
And then Greg is right. I didn't think about this, but it will be hitting that first guard.
Okay.
Potential.
Maybe he
Oh.
just, saves and is fine.
Exactly.
He's fine.
I'm going to stop while on the head. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. 2 long sword attacks. Wait. Hold on. This was 2. Sorry. I guess 1 had to come here. And 2 had to go there. Okay. Sorry about that. Second attack for 2. Okay.
Oh.
It really seems like they didn't need our help very much.
Eh. They did have him outnumbered, so.
I don't know about all the commotion, but that guy over there looks a lot like the guy I saw running through the sewer.
Does he?
Yep, he's got a black cloak.
Well, I mean,
Okay, well, guard 4 is. Or guard 3 is still got movement, so he's taking his second attack on the guy. What is his deal? His token is broken. What's going on?
Yeah, it was like a token that I could move.
Okay. Second attack on the guy. Whoops. Oh, meant to do that. And guard 4. With 2 long sword attacks. Oops. Alright. 1 hit, 1 miss. Strozig's turn. They may kill the guy before you get to question him.
So, yeah. The first, I'm gonna
Exactly
run
why
up.
I love attacking to incapacitate.
Yeah, what I'm gonna run up here, so I'm in front of a whole party, and
Okay.
I'm gonna yell that this or something along the lines of this guy was caught running from the scene of a crime by us, and we believe he has something that does not belong to him. Do I get the attention of the guards?
Yes, the ones right in front of you have now turned to face you.
Okay. Do they respond at all?
They seem aggressive.
Aggressive towards me?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Frick. So I guess in that case, I'm going to try to I think I'm just going to try to just try to persuade them in some way that we mean no harm and that we're here for that man. That we believe he's a criminal. So I'm gonna roll persuasion then. Is that okay?
Yep.
I would like to use my inspiration.
Okay.
They seem not about to kill me.
They seem not about to kill you, but they probably still regard you as an enemy.
Okay. Well, if they're not going to be like actively aggressive towards me, or at least I think that, I'm going to attempt to move past them. That's what, 15, 10. So I have 5 movement left, and try to get the attention of the guard behind, like these guards in this room as well.
Okay.
Just sort of saying the same thing, that
Okay.
he's wanted for his crime, or like we believe he's wanted for a crime.
So they're in combat with the dude. They are not paying you much heed at all.
In that case, I'd like to take my final 5 movement to get in here and try to just knock him unconscious, hit him on the head with my mace.
Oops. That's what he looks like, by the way.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to hit him. Can I add my bardic inspiration to that? It goes on attack rolls, right?
Yes, you can use that on your attack roll.
Is there a buff that I can
So-
use, or do I just roll a d6?
I guess just roll a d6 and cancel the effect.
There's a 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay. Well, that is my turn then.
Horace. He's probably gonna move up here, and he is going to ready the pistol. When he's gonna ready his action for whenever somebody becomes hostile towards one of the group. Like if one of the guards tried to attack the group, if that's okay.
Say that again.
Horace would like to ready the poisonous pistol and shoot somebody if they become physically
Okay.
aggressive towards a member of the group.
Okay.
So he's just gonna ready that action.
Stelio. Yep, Stelio's just gonna try to push his way past. And can he get in right here? Like through the
Yeah.
door, like around the garden? Okay, and come down to Urstel. And he is also going to try to incapacitate, but with his longsword.
Okay.
And he's going to fail miserably.
Swing and a miss.
Also, it won't let me remove Bardic Inspiration for some reason. It won't even let me like actually click on it. It just lets me hover over it.
Gotcha. Okay. So he's obviously not kicking on the door. Oh, cool. So he's going to use his action to disengage. And he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's making a beeline.
Opportunity attack? No, disengage.
Yep.
But he just walked into all of you guys.
He's pushing past you to rush down the stairs.
Well, I'm sorry, Horace. I'd like to necrotic shroud.
Okay.
There's not really a way for me to cause the save, but it's a DC 15 charisma save, or he's frightened.
Charisma save coming right up. He failed.
Okay, so he is now frightened of me. And then I would like to spend 2 sorcery's points to cast Chaos Bolt as a bonus action.
Okay.
You got that freaking
Pull
spell.
that out. Alrighty. And that needs to add a, let me check. That needs to do 3 more necrotic damage due to the necrotic shroud.
Okay. Oops. Gotcha.
And then that shall be my turn. So he now cannot come towards me due to him being frightened. I think I hit the
You
end
did.
turn button.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to come over here, and I'm gonna knock him out. First with my rapier. I'm gonna knock him out with my piercing blade. Okay, that's what I thought. Then I'm gonna punch him in the head.
Wow. Right in the head.
Is it gonna crit automatically?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do it again. I rolled 2 ones.
Yeah. You crit and dealt less damage than
You
either of your
should-
hits previously.
Oh my goodness.
Now
Okay.
imagine if you were a fighter. That would have been a crit too.
Imagine if I would have dealt 1 more damage to him. Probably would have got him. Anyways.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to.
This man's in a bad situation.
He's frightened
Yeah.
and surrounded.
So he can't move towards. you
Surrounded
then.
on one side, and then giant skeleton monster on the other side that he's really scared of. It's not a good day to be Erstal.
I'll just disengage to here.
Yeah, he has had kind of a rough day today.
And then I will pass my turn.
Oh my god.
Just hit him in the neck.
Yeah, he'll just take out his rapier and try to do non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I read a thing on
That's
D&D subreddit today
his
that
turn.
because like hitting people for a bunch of damage doesn't really make sense. That just gets healed off in 8 hours. That like thematically, instead of like HP actually being like how much you're hurt, it's instead like your vitality towards like dodging attacks that are going to kill you. And the lower your HP is, like the higher chance you just get stabbed in like the heart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
So we're just not swinging for any vital organs.
there's only one thing for it then.
Jesus
I'm gonna cut off his fucking head.
Christ.
No.
Mm.
Did you just cast Guiding Bolt?
Yeah.
Down he goes.
On non-lethal guy.
Man saw a thing at the end of the hallway and then immediately gets guiding bolted to the head.
Jesus.
Right to the back of the head.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Can you do non-lethal damage with Guiding Bolt?
Can you do non-lethal damage with
I believe
magic in general?
Well, either way, he's unconscious, isn't he?
I
Not
believe
dead.
the rules straight up just say you can make any damage non-lethal as far as the player handbook, but
Yeah, he is also dying, not dead. So even if I could do lethal damage, I could spare the dying, and he'll just chill at 0.
Okay.
So
I do
Okay.
also have healing if need be.
Cool.
no, we don't need to heal him. We just
well,
need
we don't
to.
want to fully heal him because then he'll be up.
We bind him first, and then cure his.
Maybe not bind him. We did bind someone else.
Damn, did in fact bind that ground.
Excuse me.
I believe we're talking about a more literal bind, like 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a guy in the kennel.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to tip them off in any ways.
Yeah, they don't know that we did that, so we don't say anything.
Right, Emic Froon did that, right?
Well, he saw him
Yeah.
Croon do that, but maybe
And we don't.
if they find
We
him.
also don't really know if that guy was a Zent or just one of the guards, technically.
He's probably a guard, but the guards probably
Okay.
assume Vince do it if they find him, you know?
So basically, it says, just for future reference, the killing blow, if a melee attack, can instead knock the creature out. The attacker can make this choice the instant the damage is dealt.
So technically he is dying because Micah used magic.
Yeah, but, you spare the dying, as
Yeah.
mentioned.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to stop here for tonight. We'll pick up with the role-playing end of this encounter next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening in, everybody. See you guys soon.